You can't edit how I talk. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Half Messy Love, where I get to share with you my half messy love life. Now, I've been sharing with you guys about our dating life. Now I'm going to talk to you about the in-between, the proposal time. Dun, dun, dun. In 2006, he asked me to be his girlfriend. In 2007, we were driving back from a date. He pulled over his car, looked over at me, which kind of scared me, and then said, I want to let you know that I'm dating you because I'm hoping one day I'll marry you. I love it. I was so excited at that point. However, I wanted to keep it cool. I didn't want to be that crazy girlfriend that was going to open bridal magazines right away. And Pinterest just came out in 2008, and I did not do a bridal pin. However, by the beginning of 2009, we've now been dating for 4 years. I kind of got the itchies, and I wanted some answers. So he was driving me to class one day, and I asked him, when are we gonna, get married? Like, when are you gonna ask me? Because remember in 2007 when you said you were gonna marry me one day? I just want to know, when are you gonna ask me? I knew that he was kind of uncomfortable at that moment, and he kept on saying to me, soon. I said, okay. At the end of the spring semester of 2009, he told me he was going to be going to Johns Hopkins for a year, which I was super proud of him, but he was going to be away from me. And he hadn't asked me anything yet, and I wanted some answers. But it's okay, I kept my cool. Before he left to Johns Hopkins, he said we should go on a date to one of our favorite spots, Prime 112. I love that place. He took me there. I dressed up all nice because I thought that this might be it. We had a great dinner. It was delicious. Our tummies were full. We get back in the car, and then he says, I want to tell you something. And right then and there, my heart stopped. I was like, this is it. He's going to ask me. But he's asking me in a car. Okay, don't give an angry answer. Give a nice answer. He opens his glove compartment, and then he says, I just want to let you know how much I love you and how much I'm going to miss you. And he pulls out a mayor's box. And I'm like, he's really going to do it in the car. And I was trying not to be angry, but it was okay. I kept my cool. And right when he opened up that box, he had the most beautiful heart necklace I have ever seen. I was so mad at you. I still hold on to it today. After that experience, I said to myself, I need to calm down a little bit. I spent that whole summer being a camp counselor, keeping myself busy, not touching anything that had to do with brides or even looking at a beautiful bridal window. Fall semester for 2009 rolls around. One of my friends invited me to a Marlins game. She was there to sing the national anthem, and of course, it was a free ticket, so I said I would go. She also invited our other good friend. We were sitting in the stands while waiting for her to finish the national anthem and come up. Then, lo and behold, while we were waiting, they say my name on the Jumbotron. What is my first thought? All these pent-up moments of wanting to get asked, I thought he was going to ask me at the Marlins game. So when they call my name, I quickly fix my hair, and I'm thinking about, okay, this is it. This is the time to get that answer. Act surprise. Yes, act surprise. When they pulled me down, this guy gets the microphone and starts playing the game. He's playing a game with me, and I have to answer questions about some cards. I don't even know what he was doing. I think I lost pretty bad because all I was thinking about, okay, how is he going to ask me here? How is he going to ask me here? After the game of the cards, I lost, and then I went back to my seat, and I was still like, no, he didn't ask me there. It's Thanksgiving in 2009, and he comes down for Thanksgiving. We had a wonderful meal with all of our family, and it was great. He then called me on the phone and said, by the way, I want to get your family and my family together for just like a family hangout after Thanksgiving. I put my mind together and I definitely knew that this might be it. I got my hair done, I got my nails done, I picked out a new outfit. It was great, but I was ready for it not to happen, just in case. When I arrive there, I pull up and I see a lot of cars there. I realize that it wasn't just my family and his family, it's also all of our friends from church. He chose a location that was beautiful. It was a house that was being built by one of his dad's very good friends, and it was a beautiful house. When I go in and I see everybody, there is my boyfriend, future husband. He walks me in and he's a little nervous and he asked me how I was doing. I said good. I gave him a good hug. I'm looking around and all I could think now is, how am I going to do the answer? Am I going to say, am I going to be surprised? What am I going to do? And we were there for a good hour and nothing happened. My now father-in-law calls him to say, will you say a prayer for everybody to bless the food? And he says, sure. And then my now mother-in-law says, why don't you go, let's all be around the pool in a big circle to pray. And then I was like, okay. And even though this was all happening, I still thought to myself, maybe he won't do it because I've been hurt already. He opens up to say the prayer, and it was a great prayer. Then he says, hold on everybody, I want to say something about this beautiful girl to my right. I think I went deaf for a little bit. And next thing you know, he's on his knees and he asked me a question. I didn't hear it though. All I could do was give an answer of laughter. I laughed with tears and surprise. Even though I knew it was happening, it was still a surprise to me. It was amazing. I cried, I laughed. And then he said to me, you didn't give me an answer. And then I said, yes. It was a great night. We stayed there till 3 a.m. celebrating. I have to say that was the most genuine answer I could give. That was so me. From that experience, I took away that I should never be anxious and be patient for God's timing in all of it, because God led him to do the best proposal, the one that I wanted. All my friends and family were there. That's what I really wanted, because after he asked me, and when I said yes, it was so good to have the people around us that had been supporting us for years and praying for us for years to just hug and embrace. So from my half messy life to your half messy life, I hope you wait for the right timing in your love life. And then I think when I called you, you got so upset. You're like, why do you think I would ask you there? That was so bad.